a few people online asked me to give a little video about this build of a 1960 Grumman Olson that I did. So here's just a little rundown. We'll start with the outside here. Up first we did some wide whites with some old school steelies and some spider center caps. Did a wood grain candy effect there with some hydro dip. The owner wanted that surf vibe California feel. So did full air ride, all four corners. Willwood disc brakes. All the brakes, all the shocks, everything's all the same front to rear, so whoever works on it next can make a pretty easy job of it. Did all LED tail lights, front and rear, brake lights, turn signals, headlights, everything. So this setup here, I had to raise the floor about 7 inches. So we've got a little taper there. Comes up, hand built the wheel wells. Carpeted the whole thing, front to back, top to bottom. Got a 55-inch flat screen for the customer, so if he does a little camping or staying in it somewhere. Got some wood paneling that he got from an old closed-down bar. This whole carpet kit and back all snaps, comes undone. Could be laid back in and then re-snapped into place. There's E-tracks underneath here because he wants to be able to load motorcycles and tow them down the road and load up musical equipment. The back here on the doors, these are some ramps that were cut down and made to hang on the back doors. So that way when this is all laid out, you could just take the ramps, put them in there, drive a motorcycle straight into the back. Also did an inverter in here and also wired it up for 110 if you're at a camp spot and you could hook up and do your thing there and have power. Inside is all upholstered the same. Got seats. Another view of the back there from up front. Custom wrapped dash that was built. Several dashes come all the way down. Put air conditioning in here, old vintage air setup. Got the air ride gauges, everything using all the original cluster. Come up here into the dash. We got backup cam, side view cameras. We got new Stewart Warner gauges. Did the same wood grain treatment on the gauges there. Wood grain steering wheel. Got the side view cameras there. Kept all the original glass. It was in good shape. We were able to just put new gaskets in. The owner also wanted a grill to kind of resemble a Metro, so we had that one plasma cut. Try to match as much as possible, but keep the square lines for the Grumman so it didn't look too out of place. We got cruise control, all the good stuff, everything that you'd want. Brand new column with column shift and everything, which is a pretty amazing feat to be able to put a column shift, since how the motor and tranny and everything was built so far back. It's all a hand fabbed doghouse there. The driver's floor here had to be raised about 4 inches to clear the tire when it's aired all the way out. You can see where I did the raised floor here in the back. It's originally where it was and where it came up to clear all the air ride. This has got a 383 stroker with a 700 R4 Ford 9-inch. Super custom everything, custom built exhaust. It's on independent front suspension. And everything is made to drop out the bottom. So the motor, the transmission, all that stuff could be dropped out so you don't have to try to use a cherry picker and pull the motor out from the inside or the transmission. Ton of work went into fabbing this thing all up to make sure that the next guy down the line or whoever has to do any work on it has a pretty easy job. So hopefully this covers just about everything. There's a ton of other stuff, but I could spend a lifetime trying to explain what all was done to this thing. So if you guys got any questions, just let me know.